One of these 7 businesses could put $40 in your pocket by tonight. Another could quietly eat your first 6 months of profit before you ever see a dollar back. Both of them start with the exact same $100. Every video promising you can start a business for basically nothing skips something. They show you the receipt for the equipment, and they skip the receipt for your time. Today, we're doing this differently. Real startup costs, real monthly take, and the one catch nobody puts in the thumbnail. Welcome back to Financially Astute, where we don't guess, we count. Here's the rule for this list. $100 means startup capital only, not ad spend, not gas, not the phone that's already in your pocket. Every entry gets a real cost, a real range, and a catch. These ranges come from real patterns across the industry, but your city, your season, and your hustle will move the numbers up or down. And if this business touches someone's property, someone's pet, or someone's car, you're carrying risk your bank account probably isn't ready for. Let's open the ledger. Entry number 7. Pet waste removal. Meet Jasmine, 24, who started picking up dog waste in her own neighborhood last spring. Her total outlay was a metal scooper, a box of waste bags, and a stack of flyers. Call it $50 to $80, sometimes less if you already own a bucket. A typical route of 10 to 15 yards nets Jasmine somewhere between $400 and $900 a month, paid weekly per client. Push into 30 or more yards with a real route, and best case climbs toward $1,500. But that's after months of door knocking, not week 1. Here's the catch nobody mentions. Your radius is your ceiling. You can only drive to so many yards before dark, and in January, when the ground freezes over across half the country, that income can drop to nearly nothing for weeks at a time. Simple to start, brutally seasonal, and capped by how far you're willing to drive. Next, the wash bucket business that scales a little further. Entry number 6. Mobile car detailing at the bucket and hose tier. Marcus, 28, started with a shop vac he already owned, a case of microfiber towels, a bottle of all-purpose cleaner, and some wax. About $70 out of pocket for the extras. A basic wash and interior wipe runs $75 to $150 a job. Book 2 cars a day, 4 days a week, and you're looking at roughly $1,200 to $2,000 a month before gas and product refills eat into that. The catch is water access and upgrading. Street parking without a hose nearby kills half your potential customers. And the moment clients start asking for real detailing, you need a pressure washer, a wet vac, and better chemicals, easily $400 to $600 you didn't budget for. Detailing scales faster than pet waste, but it scales you straight into equipment costs. Next, a business that turns other people's discarded clothes into your inventory. Entry number 5. Thrift flipping on resale platforms. Renee, 35, spends her $100 entirely on inventory, roughly 20 to 30 items from thrift stores and clearance racks at $2 to $5 each. She typically sells items for 2 to 5 times what she paid, but after platform fees, shipping, and the occasional dud, her real monthly take usually lands between $300 and $800 starting out. Experienced sellers running real inventory can push past $1,500. The catch is that your money is trapped in unsold items, and sourcing, photographing, and listing each piece eats hours nobody pays you for. Fees alone, between platforms and shipping, can quietly take 20% or more off every sale. Thrift flipping rewards patience over speed. Now, a business you can run entirely from a laptop. No inventory, no driving required. Entry number 4. Virtual assistant work. Devon, 26, spent his $100 on a simple portfolio website and a scheduling tool subscription. Everything else rides on the laptop and internet he already had. Beginners typically charge $15 to $35 an hour, or land flat retainers of $300 to $800 per client per month. Landing 3 steady clients puts you in that $1,000 to $2,000 a month range. The catch is the unpaid pitching. For every client who says yes, you're sending proposals, sitting through discovery calls, and getting ghosted. Hours that build your business but never show up on an invoice. Virtual assistant work trades driving for typing, but the hustle for clients never really stops. Speaking of clients, here's a business built entirely on getting other businesses noticed. Entry number 3, social media management for local businesses. Priya, 29, used her $100 on templates and a few sample graphics to build a portfolio before she'd even signed a client. Retainers for beginners typically run $300 to $700 per client per month for posting and basic strategy. 3 to 4 small business clients can realistically put you between $1,000 and $2,500 a month. The catch is churn and scope creep. Local business owners cancel fast when they don't see immediate sales, and every client eventually asks for just one more thing: ads, email, video that was never part of the original price. Social media work pays better per hour than most entries on this list, but proving your worth before you have case studies is its own unpaid apprenticeship. Now back to something you can touch, literally spraying dirt off driveways. Entry number 2. Pressure washing, using rented equipment instead of buying it outright. Tyrell, 32, spent about $80 renting a commercial washer for a weekend and printing simple flyers for his neighborhood. Jobs typically run $100 to $300 depending on the size of a driveway or deck. 4 to 6 jobs a month on rented gear nets, $400 to $1,500, but rental fees quietly shrink every check. The real catch arrives fast. Renting a washer for every job costs more per month than just owning one. Most operators hit that breaking point within 4 to 6 weeks and end up spending $300 to $800 on their own equipment, plus liability coverage for the property damage a pressure washer can cause. Pressure washing has real per-job money, but it demands reinvestment almost immediately. Which brings us to the entry with the highest ceiling on this list and the biggest hidden cost. Entry number 1. Print on demand and dropshipping. Kevin, 24, spent his $100 on a domain name, a basic store platform trial, and one sample product to check the quality before selling it to anyone else. Net margins after platform fees, returns, and production costs typically land between 10 and 20% of revenue. On a good month with real traffic, that might mean $400 to $1,500 in profit, but plenty of months land at zero. The catch that swallows most beginners is advertising. Getting your first sales usually requires spending several $100s on ads before you've proven anything works, and that spend can vanish with nothing to show for it. Your $100 store can become a $1,000 lesson fast. Of the 7, this one has the highest ceiling and the highest risk of walking away with nothing at all. Step back and a pattern shows up. The businesses that pay you fastest, pet waste, detailing, also have the lowest ceilings. The ones with real upside, dropshipping, social media management, demand more unpaid hours, or real financial risk before they pay you anything at all. $100 gets you in the door on every single one of these. It does not get you to profitability. Nearly all 7 need real reinvestment, new equipment, ad spend, or simply more hours than a side hustle usually implies within the first few months. and every one of them carries a bill that never appears in the startup list. Self-employment tax, roughly 15% of whatever you actually keep, plus liability if you're anywhere near someone's property, pet, or car. If you're rich in time and thin on cash, start with pet waste, detailing, or virtual assistant work. The barrier really is close to $100. If you're comfortable with a slower, online payoff, thrift flipping and social media management reward patience over speed. And if you're ready to reinvest quickly and stomach some risk, pressure washing and drop shipping have the highest ceilings on this list and the highest chance of costing you more than they pay back in month one. This is education, not financial or investment advice. Run your own numbers in your own city before you spend a single dollar. Every business on this list is real. So is the work underneath the number. Next time, we open the books on a laundromat, a business where $100 won't even get you through the door, and the payoff looks completely different. If this saved you from a bad guess, subscribe to Financially Astute, and I'll see you in the next ledger.